Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 all you crazy some beaches. Beach. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Go, get that going there, and that there. Merry Christmas. Papa Cotton. Mike Richards, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Yes, the Deej is back again for another surprise show. And this time, I'm going to remember to pin that some bitch. Here we go. Ho, ho, ho. Hello, CJH. Merry Christmas. Here we are. It's Christmas time. Everywhere. Christmas time. In my underwear. Okay, maybe not my underwear. I'm wearing shorts. Anyway, hopefully everyone's having a good morning. Hopefully you got something besides coal in your stocking. But here we are. The place to hang out for all those that have nothing else to do today. You can just hang out with the old Deej for a while. Um, LDG is already rewriting shit. I didn't put LDG as missing. Merry Christmas, people. That's some bitch. There's some bitch. Yeah, you better change that back. Some bitch. I see that. I'm paying attention. Hello, Jaggy. Merry Christmas. And yes, it is another episode of that darn Deej. What the hell's Deej up to today? Well, Deej is up to no good. And there, LDG hanging out in the chat. Still bitching about no stores having fucking eggnog. I want some damn eggnog. There wasn't none. I'm bitching about that. That's right. I'm complaining because I have no eggnog. At least have coffee. At least have chicken. Leroy Jenkins. Hey, good morning, Tina, and Merry Christmas. Yes, Rogue Entertainment is up and running today. Well, not all of Rogue Entertainment, but at least one Rogue is up and running already this morning. I think Stephen Walton is still in bed. Doesn't surprise me. Getting old, folks. He can't help it. Let's see, what the hell's going on in the world? Not much. All right, so what has everybody gotten for their Christmas, if anything? Did everybody get what you want? Or did you get a bunch of joke presents gave to you? That's the important question. Last Son of K is back from last night's merriment. Merry Christmas. Immortal. How's it going? Man, I shouldn't have ate those wieners and beans last night. Wonder I'm burning up. But yes, here we are. Captain, get your butt up here. I got coffee. I'm in a good mood. Get your butt up here. Last son is waiting for video call with his sister and her family before he opens up any gifts. Well, that's special. There he is. Cap, how's it going? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Going
Or
good.
as I got everybody Twitter pated on Facebook because I said Happy Valentine's Day. I still can't get the right holidays. I said Happy Halloween last night in case I fell asleep early and I started getting called Joe Biden. That's when you know you've taken a joke the right way.
Oh, yeah.
Now I can officially pardon all of you for anything over the last 11 years. That's what I'm going to do.
Cool.
So have you got your coffee with you?
Absolutely.
I got up to the gas station to get my coffee wearing the bunny outfit.
Cool.
The gals love that.
Pickle! You back! We think you leave for good!
And now, please welcome to the stage, Pickles!
Really? Really?
Sorry, I had to play my intro.
You didn't have to.
Well, I didn't. I
I could play tennis balls.
I can play my foot.
Well, I know you can play with your foot. And again, Arabic says to be merry is illogical, but have an agreeable Christmas.
Oh God! Yeah, so I didn't know you were paying attention to the title. I guess I wanted a bunch of people in here coming and say, "Where's LDG? Where's LDG? Where's LDG?" You'll be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Hey, I pay attention whenever you're around.
Where did you see it though?
I saw it right away.
Where? Like
right here at the top of StreamYards. It changed it.
Oh, it
right
changed.
in front of me.
Oh fuck! Oh crap! And what are you doing looking up there? It's. There's nothing up there. It's just
I always pay attention.
At the duck logo.
And the lovely Sherry is in the chat. Sherry, my Christmas baby, Sherry. Yeah, I changed it up there, Sherry. I didn't get my Christmas present. I wanted the lovely Sherry to pop up on stream with us.
Absolutely.
That would have been my Christmas present. But I was a bad person, so I don't get it.
I got her to come once.
I doubt
on the
that.
Panel.
I doubt that.
I did. I was like the first person, I think.
No, I was.
No,
a long time ago. Sherry can answer that question. Who is the one that got you up on the stream first, me or Pickles?
I think
if
it was
you say
me.
If you say him, Sherry, I'm no longer going to sing to you. That might be a good thing for her, though, not to hear me have to sing. Franco, Merry Christmas. Or as I like to say, bah humbug. I'm already on my second big ass coffee in the morning.
Cool. How is it?
It's waking me up. Yes. Sherry doesn't recall whose stream she came on first.
Sure, it was mine, but doesn't matter. It's all good.
No, because Deej always gets the first.
No, I got her first. I think I popped that cherry.
Wish. See,
But anyway, it
Sherry's
was
just.
good to see your stream at 5 a.m. this morning when I woke up.
Well, you're
I'm
welcome.
like, crap.
I can't help it. You went to bed early last night when I streamed.
And then you had the wonderful and exciting Darren blessing the stage.
It was the
going through
Darren
his,
and Deej show last night.
I missed the penis though. What happened? Was there penis on your show?
Yes.
I missed it.
And there's Darren again. See, you didn't miss a thing. You get
Did I
Darren.
mention his name comes in.
Hello, Deej. Hello, LDG. Hello, Captain Blech. How are you guys today?
Well, LDG's going back over last night's stream looking for the penis.
There was no penis.
I watched
on
it, but I
last
must have.
stream. There was something, a very lifelike appendage that made of plastic that sort of resembled a penis on purpose. But yeah, there was no penis there.
That's what happens when you wander in the wrong directory. That must have been your personal.
No, it was
folder.
actually a meme. It was actually a meme. I'll show it to you guys if you want to. Very funny. It was about The Shining, where he comes in through instead of using an axe to break down the door, he uses a dildo.
This other guy is following me around everywhere, and it's getting creepy.
What other guy?
I grew up on Men.
Clip that.
Oh yeah, clip it.
Yeah, that's right, Deej. I'm stalking you.
I knew it.
I'm your secret stalker.
That's creepy.
Yeah, I can
This
make
was
anything.
this was the image.
Yeah, right there. Boom.
Anyways, Michelle Obama.
Oh, is that who that was? I can't even remember who that lady is anymore.
The bottom was Michelle Obama coming through the door, and they have this.
We survived last night and didn't get taken down, so what the hell? We'd do it again today.
It's okay. It's transformative. It's all the rules. You know.
Transformer.
I saw something on X. I was watching a couple different things, and I hadn't heard anything about this, but apparently, I guess Mark Hamill is really losing it.
Oh yeah. Well, we know.
He done lost it a long time ago. He ain't
No,
gonna-
I mean, the way his interview was going was, I'm like, holy shit. He's like, I would be on there. I'd be on there. It's like, I just hate this person so much. And it's like, I would get all these angry texts from people. And he's like, I'd just be blocking people. And then people would put that up like a badge of honor. I'm like, yeah, because we're making fun of you, Mark. It's like, did you not realize what we were doing? And he's like, yeah, I just started muting me. So I stopped blocking people. I was just mute. And he goes, one day I noticed I was muting for 40 minutes. I'm thinking, dude, that says you have a serious problem.
Anyway, back to the Christmas merriment.
I was just thinking it's sad that people like that can't have a happy holiday.
I think it's sad that everybody just dwells on it way too much.
I don't know. I don't know why it's such a big deal for everybody to get mad. That's strange.
Well, tell us, why is it that you got to dwell on
said-
it so much?
Why do people dwell on it?
No, I asked.
You're
why
asking
do
the
you?
wrong person. I'm usually the guy
No,
who.
because you're the one who just brought it up, so you're dwelling on
Oh,
it.
I just brought it up because I'm at this point. I'm like
He's-
confused on how anybody can still be in that kind of a mood. I mean, I'm a fire and forget kind of guy. I get over stuff quick.
You're friendly
Some things
fire.
are a little longer than others, but that was only Captain Freedom Nerd because, well, somehow he knows how to push my buttons.
I know
The
how to
big red
push
one?
buttons.
The big red one.
Beep, beep,
What's that
beep.
big red one? Big red one. Wasn't that a movie?
He's listening, but he's not contributing. That's why he muted his mic just now. We could hear the kids in the background too.
Oh, yeah.
Cap's being respectful to the Deej stream.
So what you doing today, Deej?
I'm going to watch the best Christmas movie ever.
I watched that last night.
1941. No, I'm going to watch 1941 today. The best Christmas movie ever.
Not First Blood, huh?
No, not First Blood. I'm watching 1941.
No, I watched 1941, I think. Last year it was in my rotation.
That's alcohol abuse, Sherry. Spilling your Baileys is alcohol abuse.
Oh, Joe XNL's another good one, like I've told people.
Have a good one, Franco. Man, I felt bad last night. I felt bad last night because I actually had to break the news that Bert had passed away to somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't know?
No.
Oh, that's too bad. Anybody talk to Mom up here today? Wish her a Merry Christmas.
No, but I hear she's in Florida, so LDG could go up and knock on her door.
Oh, that's right. She was going down there for Christmas.
Apparently, Charlie wanted to see Santa Claus in Florida.
Charlie's what, 3 now?
I don't know.
I think he's about similar age as my grandson. Well, this was my last Christmas with my son before he becomes an adult next year. Nah, it was just strange thinking about that. I was like, shit, next year, I was like, July 30, he's 18. I'm like, damn.
Well, this is my last Christmas of 2024. Charlie is not my son. Don't give me that, wow, a dad should know a kid's age.
We're still on that. Where did that come from anyway? Where did that idea come from? Did you foster that idea in any way?
No, the idea came from when everybody found out that she had artificial insemination and the sperm donor came from Illinois.
Oh, this is something I know nothing about.
I automatically got.
Okay, it wasn't me. I'm from Illinois too. It wasn't me.
Yeah, but you
never
live
been
in
to a sperm
Indiana. You live in Indiana.
Oh, I'm from Illinois.
It could have easily been blamed on Rock Solid, but nobody thought of him.
Hey, I've never been to a sperm bank in my life.
Neither have I.
Although, no, they don't pay.
They won't let me take my own materials in.
Rock Solid is in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, not Illinois.
No,
Just imagine
over by Champaign.
I can imagine NB Geek at a sperm bank. You know, he gets done. The nurse is like, "Where's your container?" And he's like, "I was supposed to use a container."
I could see NB Geek. It would end up like the South Park episode.
Oh, guys, I had a vasectomy, so I know what it's like to jerk off in a cup.
I need a bucket.
They had to test the success of the operation.
Yeah, you have to actually go in.
That's what happens when you get a court order vasectomy.
Oh wow, court order.
Oh, court order.
Sir.
Really? A court order? I mean, it looked like a shotgun to me.
Oh, so you're
sir,
admitting that
you
they
are
took you by shotgun to go get your vasectomy?
You, sir, are no longer allowed to contaminate our society. Bailiff,
You have
whack his pee-pee.
you have exceeded your limit of
Hey.
offspring.
I know where the bailiff whack his pee bit came from. Cheech and Chong.
Yes. You're like one of these guys. I purposefully use a reference to something, and my brother, for example, if he recognizes the reference, he acts like he's outwitted me or something. You know, it's like it's not, come on, it's an obvious reference. What are you talking about?
No, Thomas Nightbreeze can't get laid, so he'd never be the father.
Hey, what was that? Cheech and Chong, was it
Why are you
Up in
talking shit
Smoke
about
or Still Up in Smoke,
Yeah,
where
sure.
they're like the entire thing, they're like looking for weed, not realizing that the van is literally just letting weed out, and the cops comes up and he gets all contact eye. He's like,
That would
"Man,
be
that
Up
cop
in
got-"
Smoke.
Yeah, I think so. But he's like, oh man, that cop high. Yeah.
And to answer LDG's question on why I'm giving Nightbreeze shit, I've gave Nightbreeze shit for almost 3 decades now. It's
Yeah, but I mean,
ingrained.
if NB Geek can get married twice, then we all have hope. For God's
Nope.
sakes.
No.
Why would we want to
I
curse
don't know.
ourselves?
Let's just remember my first marriage was hell, you guys would have just watched with popcorn to beat the shit out of me. Oh, come on, you would have.
Yeah,
I don't know
wow,
what you're talking
Sherry.
about.
Wow. But we're going to highlight this comment from Sherry. Imagine getting fired for drinking on the job at a sperm bank.
I like that.
Yeah, lovely lady. Speaking of marriage, there's your one LP. Have that. Highlander.
Just
broad
leave it up
coffee.
to Sherry to come up with a good one.
Hey, marriage is just like prison. The sex you want, you ain't getting. The sex you're getting, you don't want.
Not a pagan man, are you?
Hey, I'm not Disney.
Sure. Waiting to see if anybody important retweets my stream out today.
Yeah, I heard you got all giggly and girly when you found out Laura retweeted you.
Well, hey, it's not often that Laura retweets anything I have to say.
Pickles, you taking the day off or are you working?
Both.
Pickles is hurting.
Yeah, did he have a little bit too much of the?
No, I did nothing. I have back pain. My back fucking hurts. Okay, I'm fine. No,
Yeah.
too much of anything. If anything, it had too little of it. Okay, no.
You notice LDG though now that whenever you don't hurt, everybody assumes it's because you drank too much. Is that telling you
Ate
something?
too much. Or ate too much. Blow out an O-ring. You know.
We're here to have an intervention.
You know what's going to intervent in a second? Okay, listen.
It's
I'm
fine.
fine. You have nothing to worry about. Okay, I'm doing my shit and I'm doing it. You know, I'm not going out there and getting on the 6 o'clock news. So you should be happy because you don't want me on the 6 o'clock news. Okay.
We don't need any Florida man stories, okay? If
Florida
I need
man
a-
runs naked through alligator farm.
Yeah, that's LDG in his foot.
Yeah. Look, I see enough Florida man stuff to last a lifetime. I've also lived in Florida for over off and on for 10 plus years at a time. So I know people are crazy out there, especially when they get drinking around the swamp areas. And everybody thinks it's like, hey, look at that crocodile. Hold my beer and let me touch it, little bitch.
Well, there's a problem. If they're thinking there's a crocodile in Florida, they got more than a drinking problem.
That's the joke.
Hello, Gorilla.
That's a joke
is-
because we have alligators. Because they're alligators.
Oh. Merry Christmas, people.
I think I'm gonna watch Lethal Weapon. I mean, I watched Die Hard last night, and I don't think I put Lethal Weapon in my rotation in a while.
Oh boy. Ho ho ho. I don't know what else to do today, but I could have been
That's
sleeping still.
Simple. You know, in 4 years, we're gonna be celebrating the 40 years of tradition of watching Hans drop off Nakatomi Plaza.
Not me.
Mhm.
I'm still going to be watching my 1941 for Christmas because it is the ultimate Christmas movie.
Mhm.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying. Oh,
Gremlins.
Gorilla talks about Fat Man. That's with Mel Gibson. Actually, I did quite like that. Walter Goggin is just, when he plays over the top, he is just the man.
He's an honorary Southerner at this point.
I would give it, yeah. I mean, what was he in? He was in Justified. He was in Sons of Anarchy. Still couldn't believe him. Well, actually, I guess when him and Tig hooked up, I was like, I could definitely see Tig going for that. Tig's bit of a freak. If you've ever seen Sons of Anarchy, Tig is a fucking sex freak.
That's not a subject you want to be talking about on Christmas. Jeez.
Okay, I was talking about Walter. I was talking about Walter Goggin.
Jeez. Now you've completely thrown off my whole game here.
I'm not that good.
Oh,
Stop playing with yourself, Pickles.
He don't know what he's doing. He's looking to see if there's somebody else interesting to stream so he can run away.
Yeah, maybe you can go hop on Salty Vampires channel if he's streaming.
Oh, it's
That'd be
too
an
early for him to
interesting
stream.
movie. That'd be an interesting movie, a Vampire Christmas. No, I don't mean Twilight version.
You know, a Vampire Christmas would suck.
I would hope so. I'd hope it very much suck. I'd expect a lot of sucking.
I only want a cute vampire that'll bite my buttons off. Oh, poor Gorilla hit a present and forgot where he hid it. If I was a present and was hidden, I would be in the back of the closet, top shelf.
Oh, I could see that, Gorilla.
Either that or trunk of a car. Or a laundry basket. That'd be the last place a kid would look because they don't do laundry.
What house you live in?
Fine. Freezer might be another place, Gorilla. Look in the freezer. You might have froze it.
Are you serious?
Yep. I'm
I
serious.
only did that one time. Damn it.
Especially if you got one of them big chest of freezers. You can fit a lot of presents in that damn thing. Old enough, you can just put the food outside. I hope he found some others though he forgot about. So there we go. Hey, turn it into like an Easter egg hunt. Just let them tear the whole house apart.
Ellie, you plan on going for a deed? You going to do anything else later?
Go watch 1941.
All right. Well, you guys take care. I'm going to go have some breakfast.
Ah, humbug.
And Merry Christmas.
There we go. We got our Christmas wish. You can come back now, Cap.
Okay.
You're in charge.
Why am I in charge?
I just felt generous today. This is the Deej Captain Fandom Nerd channel now. Arabic's going on a second breakfast. Well, I'm glad you're rich enough to have two breakfasts. Some of us are poor and can't even have one breakfast. Oh, Gorilla finally found the present. He hid it in the puzzles. I suppose somebody's going to watch football today.
Not me.
Nope.
Well, good. Then none of us are. Let's see. What the hell else is going? Thomas says Arabic is a hobbit. I don't know why he's a hobbit, though. I thought he was a Romulan. How's Octo attack? Oh.
Everybody's getting all bent out of shape about that Netflix movie about the male battalion. Postal battalion, I should say.
Don't know.
Like, I'm fine
I
with
don't know
this.
anything
It's
that's going
not-
on with Netflix.
I mean, Netflix, obviously, if there's a story about a group of black women in World War II who did anything, they're going to make a movie out of it anyway. So, I mean, it's like we've had so many World War II stories told. Why not tell this one? Right? It's just like, it can't all be, what we've had. There's lots of stories that came out of that event. I mean, it lasted almost 10 years.
Yes, I'm on Discord. Last son.
Is that a LD? Is that a video of an aquarium you have there, or is that like a screensaver you got up there? What is that?
Unmute yourself.
Yeah.
No sound.
No sound,
You have no
genius.
sound.
Mr. IT guy, we can't hear you.
Broke yourself.
Nobody flips
Check,
up the
check,
middle
there we
finger.
go.
Is
Okay.
There we go.
I was
No one-
saying a couple
go ahead.
things. Yeah, it's a video, dude. Yes, of
Oh,
course.
it's just a video. Okay, gotcha.
Why would I have a screensaver only on one screen?
Maybe you thought it was cool.
I don't even think they work that way.
Do you even use that TV behind you?
I used to use it. That was my old setup. Yeah, but I will be using. I'm gonna put a
Gotcha.
computer over there and
Gotcha. Yeah.
have it playing some stuff.
Used to be in your garage, then you made your garage your bedroom. Now you look like you're in a proper room in your house.
Now my bed's in the living room. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet that sucks.
Nah, a little bit.
I was gonna say nobody flips off anybody as casually and as fluidly as LD. So-
Last son, easy way for me to find you really, really quickly and easily. Go to the description. My Discord link's there. Find me really quickly that way. Oh, let's see what the hell. What the hell are you up to today, Darren?
Working on stuff. Got the day off, so
LDG's sitting at his computer, just working away.
fun work though. I'm finally going to use an asset that LDG made for me many months ago in the video. Actually, a couple of assets, so it'll actually be a Star Trek related video. So doing some other stuff as well. SOAB. I set it Dune. Now must be Canadian. I set it Dune. Now I have to find it again. That's Gorilla's Censored Thoughts.
Yep. He found his present. It was hidden in with the puzzles, and then he set it down again, so he lost it in the puzzles again.
Oh man.
I hate when that happens. And I'm still being called Joe Biden on Facebook. Yay.
For what? For what? What did you do?
Well, I keep doing the wrong holidays. I told everybody a happy Valentine's Day this morning. Now they're calling me Joe Biden. Doing it on purpose, people. Let's see here. Why ain't my Discord link working? Oh well. Here, I'll fix something like that. Let me see here. I remember how to find that link. Been so long. I'm lost, folks. I'm lost. I'm looking. Oh, there it is. Haha. There you go. There's the way to my to Discord. Papa Cotton's back. Just got a Darth Vader hoodie and a bag of weed for Christmas. Well, that's a pretty damn good Christmas. Alrighty, so let's see. Everybody's doing Christmas stuff. LDG's busy looking up gifts to find. And Mama Pray sent me a message saying thanks. Deeg. She spelled my name Deeg. I'm not Dig. Dig Odyssey. Son of a bitch. Professor Brainy Specs is in Discord, but he's not here. Everyone's so quiet today. Should I just end the stream and go back to bed?
No.
Did I get more coffee?
I got to get some more coffee. I'm trying to get Tim over here.
Tim ran away. Arabic says, curious, Deej, how do Ewoks celebrate Christmas? I don't know because I am not actually Wicket's dad. They falsified that name. They stole my name. That was bullshit. I'm not actually an Ewok. I am a pink bunny, damn it. I'm not. That is false information. I won't end the stream. We just got to figure out something to do here for it. They don't know what. Because I'm still pissed off. And Tim is here with my icon. And he's G.
Damn it.
Jeej.
Fuck.
Jeej.
Hate it when I
That's
type
okay. I tried to, when I did the stream last night, I could not get the bunny icon to work at all. I had to reload it. It would not come up on the.
Oh, and here's my next glorious typo.
Team. Hello, team.
Are you going to get anything typed right today?
No, it's fucking great. Great Christmas. Great year. Can't wait for it to be over.
Well, you only got a week to go.
Yeah.
One week to go. Would it be all over? We get the hell out of here this year. Go to 2025.
What cast iron object did you fuck up this time in this holiday, Tim?
Look, fucking up a cast iron object would not ruin the whole fucking year for me, all right?
What how expensive it is.
No.
No, I know it wouldn't. Yeah. I can't remember, Tim. How long ago did your daughter pass away?
I don't remember either.
Was this the first Christmas without her or the second?
Oh, that's not even.
Yeah.
This will be the second, but
okay.
I mean that's not even the whole problem with my issues with this year.
Okay.
This year I lost 5 friends and then got closer to 1. So I don't know.
And then he accidentally used helium in the blow up doll and she flew away.
Yeah, right.
I had that same problem. They sent me the wrong damn canister. Let me see if I can find that video. It's funny. Nope, can't find it. Damn it. Oh well. All right, so we can't have all this dead air. We got to come up with something here.
dead air.
folks.
Tim, have you ever been to a bar in La Crosse called Strasser's Bar on Denton Street?
No, it doesn't sound familiar at all.
Yeah, it's actually right smack dab in the middle of a residential area.
Oh, then I definitely haven't been doing it. I've only been to a few of the bars on 3rd Street.
Yeah, it's like a remnant from before, right across the street from an elementary school too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I gotta go pick up the kid. I'm gonna have a beer first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's great. That's fucking. That'd be my dad. That'd be my dad back in the day. He would have done that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, don't worry, dear. I'll go pick up Tim, and then he'll be sitting at the fucking bar for this waiting for school to let out. That sounds
Yeah.
like something he would do.
Yeah,
My real dad, not my stepdad.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, but that would be a good thing because all the single mothers could also show up there.
Yeah, but who wants a single mother?
Well, somebody might be out there.
You want to know who wants a single mother? Cox. Cox wants single mother.
LDG does. They look at him. He knows it's
Arrest
true.
Arrest my case.
What are you talking
A
about?
widow
What
is
the fuck?
okay. A widow is different though. A widow is fine.
Yeah, but if she's a widow, she's still a single mother.
Because then you're like Foghorn Leghorn.
What are you talking about? What about single mothers? What?
I'm just throwing you under the bus for the hell of it because you're sitting there ignoring us anyway.
Yes.
He's the one that got me to come in here.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
who
the
do
one
you
that's
think
like,
you are?
I wasn't even planning
I'm
on
the one adding.
doing anything.
He's
Here.
bitching at me about
Yeah.
wanting me to do a stream because
Mhm.
I didn't do it last night early enough for him.
Oh, so this is all his
No, no,
fault.
okay, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no, no,
he's
no, no, no.
ignoring-
First of all,
he's
I didn't
ignoring-
want him to. I told him to. There's a difference. I didn't want him to do anything. I
Like,
told
you
him
owe
to.
me.
Stream, man.
You owe me.
threatened him.
You owe me a stream, man.
LDG,
You owe me a stream,
LDG.
man.
LDG, who do you think
Chat.
you are? Captain Fandom Nerd? You can't be ignoring a stream like this.
Chat. I know DJ likes to spin things a certain way, but I know you guys understand. I don't beg. You do what you want. You're free to do whatever you want there, buddy. I mean, you literally brought me up last night.
There we go. That I could do what I wanted. Oh, I can do what I want. Well, I want to do this. Notice I waited till he went outside.
Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Helps me forget about my cancer.
No goddamn eggnog. Tennis ball helps me forget about no eggnog because tons of bitches never sold any this year.
So
There we go.
I'm sharing Google Maps. There we go. So this is Strasser's Bar, and let's just see here. This is what it looks like. This is it. It's like a tiny, tiny little bar right in the middle of residential area, and right across the street is an elementary school. So yeah. But this looks like a nice little. See, this is the thing. They only take one picture every like 30 feet, so you can't get a good. Yeah, this looks like a classy little hole in the wall.
Huh. I
That's
don't
a
think I've
neighborhood
ever
bar.
seen that building.
It actually
Yeah,
looks like an
it's-
old storefront.
Yeah, yeah. It didn't always look like this. This is actually the storefront with the windows and the glass. That's actually relatively new. If you look at this a picture of this building back in the 70s, it had cantilever window, or not cantilever, but clear story windows where you couldn't see in, but you could get light in because it's a bar. And apparently that was the ordinance back then to have a bar in this close to residential. But yeah, this looks like a quaint little place. Obviously, they got the old style sign in the back, like every lacrosse bar should. And yeah, so that I thought I'd share that.
And Merry Christmas, LDG.
What the fuck, dude?
Well, have you seen the Kifness's version of that? That's actually really good. He turns it into a dance mix version.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, we're good.
Bad Take Bojan puts up bricks and tennis balls. Right. Tennis balls thrown against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. I can get away with it. I see you outside dancing outside your window. Look at them dance out there, folks.
Yeah. Seismic activity off the charts.
Must be cold for him out there. That's why he's dancing around.
Dance. I'm exercising my calves.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of looks like one of them creepy pervs staring in your window.
Yeah.
I've been hoping one day somebody sneaks over there and stands in the window while he's inside still. Wearing a hockey mask. Okay, enough of that.
Here is the best version of that song.
Well, I haven't been playing them too long because these seem to keep getting claimed on me lately.
Oh, it'll be fine because this has been modified.
Do we even know what he's saying? Is he actually saying anything?
Does it matter?
This one actually sounds better. This sounds like something you listen to while you're playing Tetris.
The funny fun fact about this, the last time I played the other version, I got blocked in Russia.
And then his wife shows up.
Apparently Russia doesn't like this guy. Hey, there's the cat.
This one's much better. I like this one. I can get with this one. This is my,
You realize
my new
I
theme.
put up the other one
My new
because-
theme music.
Yes,
Do you even have
Gorilla
background
LDG wants
singers on
this
this
one to
one?
sing to.
I know everybody's watching her.
I can have sex to this song. Oh yeah.
You get the idea. The song goes on for another minute and a half, but yeah, that's the Kifness, and yeah, that's the best version of that song I've found. This is what the internet was for. That modification. Yes.
You watch, it'll still get me blocked in Russia.
Oh no, those poor Russians being denied
The
you.
Russians hate that. Hate that drum guy.
World's
I don't know
slowest.
why either. He's so awesome. How warm is it down there, LDG? Like 60?
Let's see. Let's
Well,
compare
it got
to
warmer.
where we are.
It was really cold this morning. The whole house was freezing.
What's really cold? We need numbers. Yeah,
I'm looking
It
at
had
it
to,
right
had to have
now.
been like 39, 38.
okay.
Now it's like 50. No, now it's like 40. I would say it's like 48 right now.
Yeah. Right now here it's 29. We're actually having a heat wave for
All right. Here we go. I'm looking at the weather details. It got down to 55 degrees, and it's currently 63 degrees in Florida. In Orlando. So when
It's kinda
LDG
warm.
says that it must have got down to 30s, no, it was only 55, folks.
No, it was down to 30, dude.
No, I'm looking at your weather right now. I'm looking at AccuWeather. It's telling me what it was.
In AccuWeather. Yes. That's fucking Speedo weather. And Gorilla's a polar bear.
It's actually telling me right now at noon it's going to be 66 degrees, but it'll feel like 69 degrees.
I don't know. It was freaking cold. Maybe it was windshield.
Wind chill. Is that what
Chill,
you're trying to say?
windshield.
Windshield. That's what I thought you said. too.
Windshield.
I mean, that's not.
Yeah, it
getting
was the
old.
windshield, folks. That's what made it cold.
That's not getting old anytime soon. Sorry to hear. Sorry to tell you.
Oh, shit.
But at least we're not making fun of you for more serious infractions. Like lies.
And yes, Gorilla, that is Speedo weather. Hell, it's Speedo weather all the way down to 45 degrees.
No weather is
At least to us in the north that can handle cold weather. I don't even go out with a coat on when it's 35 degrees. All right, let's see what the fuck else is going on today.
Fuck.
Anything over 80 degrees, Gorilla is going the buff weather. I don't know. I think we're going to end the stream at the top of the hour. We're at the 1 hour mark. Hell of it. It's not much anybody wants to do today. Rest.
Everybody's wiped out. Yeah.
Everybody's wiped out. Everybody's sleepy.
No, I'm going to my mom's in an hour.
Yeah. Or they're busy.
Then I get to be
'Cause they-
tortured.
Yeah.
Not exactly tortured, but
Oh yeah, the dead weight has finally left.
I mean, it's fun until the politics talk starts happening, and then I get to tell them to shut up.
Oh, that's right. You got a family full of lefties, don't you?
Well, the funny thing is during Thanksgiving. Now, normally my stepdad and mom are usually pretty. They coincide with each other pretty, easily. But my mom starts talking about Trump and shit and other things, and my stepdad's like, "Well, why don't we just wait until Congress decides what they're going to decide?" And I'm like, he's just like, I don't know. He knew I'm sitting here, I'm putting my head down. Like, I'm not going to say a word. I'm just not going to talk about it. And I just let Steve deflate it. And I'm like, thank God.
Merry Christmas, Tony.
We tried talking my mom down, and it kind of worked a little bit. So I was like, all right, yay. No politics. I'm not getting into this fucking argument.
Almost looked like somebody was staring in LDG's window. Ho, ho, fucking ho, what a crock of shit. We all work for Santa Claus. We've had enough. We quit. Oh, that's my theme song. Never mind. Positive Candor is in the chat. Says, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. And then JP pops in right when I'm singing. He's like, oh, for fuck's sake, he's singing. See, we're picking up some late bloomers, so who knows? The stream might go a little bit longer. I don't know. As long as people keep us talking, that us just sitting here with dead air, we'll keep going. But if it gets to the point where we have nothing to say and just dead air, then we're the fuck out of here.
Well, that's where the chat needs to come in and start talking.
I can understand why Stark isn't up here. He went 9.5 hours last night. Up JP's is that a promise? I think JP's wants us to already shut down.
JP's isn't in here. He'd be showing us like pictures of naked women and shit.
Yeah, getting me in trouble.
I'd be entertained.
Well, yeah, you'd be entertained and I'd be shut down. Let's see. There is still hope that Cinnabon's going to stream later. So we'll have that to look forward to later on today.
Oh, yeah, how's you doing your damn whatchamacallit?
Well, he informed me that the Horde thing isn't until tomorrow, but he was talking about we might play Horde every night today. So if he logs in, we're going to play it every single day as a Horde night.
Horde night? What version of the game?
The new 1.2 for 7 days.
What game are you talking about? Oh, okay.
7 days to die.
I hear Horde, I think Warcraft, so I'm like, okay.
7 days to die, it's zombies.
Yes, I know what that is. All right.
Well, Cinnabon doesn't need audio. We'll talk through it, Thomas. We can keep the audio going.
Yeah.
Trying out audio problems does Cinnabon having? Hell, if Cinnabon isn't going to do it, then maybe later today I'll start my Darkness Falls playthrough. And yeah, the game LDG thinks he's an expert on, yet is afraid to play. Got that right, Thomas. Hello, Trek Reviewer. And Mike Richards says, I'm offensive to left-handed, red-headed lesbian Eskimos. I don't know why. I'm a lesbian. They shouldn't be offended by me. I'm a damn lesbian, too.
That whole idea is older than your grandma's buckskin dildo.
JP's is loving your literally Hitler.
Oh, yeah. I want to get that T-shirt, but I think it's out of print.
Funny thing is, on StreamYards, Tim and Darren both have nipples, but on Facebook, they actually show up.
Yes, it has. StreamYards has been messing up a lot lately.
I see a white nipple on Darren's, but not mine.
I see it on both of yours, but on Facebook, I can actually see the icons. So it's weird.
On YouTube, I can see it too. It's just yeah. Very strange.
Of course, Papa Cotton loves it, likes it too. It's pretty cool.
If you vote for so-and-so, you're literally Hitler. And that's when I started utilizing this this icon. Yeah, nothing works today. My mouse isn't working.
No, StreamYards jacked their prices and they went to hell. They can't fix nothing now. So
yeah, but I had an issue with my microphone earlier. I'm gonna have to try to find out what's going on here. Where's my razor?
Yeah, I had issues with my audio because everything since we hooked up the OBS yesterday, everything else decided it wanted to switch over to the monitor speakers, and I had to change all them fuckers back. Weird. I try it every day, Cotton. They call me far right on X all the time. Sometimes even go into a 12-hour lockdown because I've made somebody mad. Because I said they should be launched into space on a rocket. But hell with them. We don't care.
Yeah, it's in your head now, isn't it?
I like it in my head though. I like the drums. I'm a drummer, so
yeah, the extra beats, were good. And guy gets his wife to dance for his video, and all kinds of shit.
Hello, John Meyer. Merry Christmas. Stop watching porn, LTG. Whatever he's doing, he's staring so intently at it.
Why are you looking at me right now?
Well, we're trying to figure out what the hell you're staring at so intently.
I was watching this.
Alrighty then. Watching backflips into a pool. Oh, here we go. We're gonna get taken down.
Hello.
Why?
Hey,
JP's
JP's.
What's up, bitches?
Oh, it's because of
What up, Buddha?
JP's. Okay, gotcha. I thought maybe the YouTube caught up with that Kiffness video.
No, it's JP's. He finally brings himself up to onto a
Let's see the
panel.
boobies.
What?
No, shut up, Tim.
Boobies? Okay.
Shut up, Tim. He doesn't need encouragement.
Well, that means I have to start up OBS.
Speaking of boobies, I noticed that the blue-legged booby, which is the name of a bird on the Galapagos Islands that I learned about when I was a kid, is now called the blue-footed booby instead of the blue-legged booby. I wonder if they toned it down because legs are so sexual.
I don't know. It was always called a blue-footed booby as far as I can remember back when I was a kid because that's what they called it on Captain Kangaroo. I'm dating myself there if I'm making a Captain Kangaroo reference.
Oh, you think?
Captain Kangaroo is the bomb, though. Damn it!
Uh-huh.
He's got
like his 70s haircut.
Got him hit with ping pong balls.
Fucking bowl cut.
Dennis the Painter, Mr. Green Jeans. And look, it's not often that I get Cotton Ministry saying I'm 100% right.
100% dirt.
Yeah, it used to be blue-legged booby, and then they changed it somewhere along the line to blue-footed booby.
But I always heard it be called blue-footed booby all the way back in the 70s. There was a little song they used to sing on the show about the blue-footed boobies off the coast of Ecuador.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, Captain Kangaroo was the man. Way better than damn Mr. Rogers or any of that shit. Even the Statler brothers included Captain Kangaroo in their song. even though I really wasn't a country fan.
Those were like cokeheads.
Yeah, I think I got memory hold.
Where the hell have you been, JP? So we've been playing 7 Days to Die over on, and then he takes off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you started yelling at him.
Thomas Potts, Captain Kangaroo was on the 70s, damn it. Not the 50s.
Oh, I think he started long time ago. Like
Well, at least the 60s.
Right, yeah. Because he was already an institution by the time I started watching TV. Let's take a look at that.
Actually, he did start in 55.
Yeah, there you go. He was right when television was still a baby.
1955 to December of 84.
Oh, Nipsey Russell was on that show.
Yeah.
The only place I ever saw Nipsey Russell and recognized him was on those roasts with Don Rickles, where he kept calling him a spade.
Lots of people. Dolly Parton even showed up on there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All two of her? Okay. Anyway.
Actually, Captain Kangaroo went on until 92.
The Captain Kangaroo was the first time I ever saw a character called Slim Goodbody, who was this Jewish guy who wore a leotard or a unitard actually that had organs and bones on it. It's like the idea that his body was like a living map of your organs and stuff, and he always had the health message.
Actually, Nipsey Russell was on, was only on for 4 episodes.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I looked it up right now. Hell, Sherry Lewis was on there for a few. Dudley Moore was on there for a couple. Lauren
You
Green
asked
was
me
on
where
there.
I've been, and all of a sudden StreamYard's like, boot.
Yeah. We've been playing 7 Days to Die over on Cinnabon stream.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, Carrie Fisher was on an episode of Captain Kangaroo.
Just not interested in playing.
Well, we're not letting Wesley build any more bases.
No, what did he do now?
Oh, hell, he leaves his ladders low enough so the zombies start climbing up after you. He puts a freaking steel door right in the front of the base. Can't do nothing with. Then again, we can't let Cinnabon build a base either because it collapsed within 2 minutes of the horde starting. Mr. Moose was the best. Yes. There was 1,326 episodes of Captain Kangaroo. That's kind of impressive.
All right, so now that I'm not muted, yeah, I did like Captain Kangaroo better than, for example, Soupy Sale.
Soupy Sales was before my time.
Yeah, Soupy Sales had shenanigans on his show. He's one of the things he's best known for was the naked lady that appeared on his show. She was off camera, and Soupy couldn't see it. Or Soupy could see it, but the audience couldn't, and he freaks out.
Yeah, they played the stripper theme.
Yeah, that's what it was. They were trying to get him to break character and stuff. Yeah. just to remind everybody at home or in the audience that it is adults who make children's entertainment, not children. Yep.
Let me see here.
StreamYard is fucked up.
Not as fucked up as Umox or whatever those other people use.
Well, I'm seeing like 3 tits. Thinks it's Total Recall.
There was briefly a little short brief of Soupy Sales and the stripper.
SAR on it, but they had just patched that in so I could see it. And actually, it scared me to death. Really, it was just a shock to see. How many times you have to go?
Oh.
Good old balloon. Bet you every time she lifted it up, all he saw was giant hairy bush.
Well, yeah, that would be pretty damn furry back then. They didn't trim things down in the 50s.
That's the best time then.
Oh, let's see. Hello and Merry Christmas to you, Dr. Alex. Let's see what the hell else is going on. I'm trying to.
That's not enough. Get up to 10.
But what are you saying about the ping pong balls? Why do you want 10 ping pong balls?
God, look at the turkey neck on that. Keisha, man, he was really old there.
Because 11 is too many.
That was 80s. That was in the 80s. That was towards the end of the career.
Yeah. Yeah, Bob Keeshan. Yeah. Been around for a long time.
And it wasn't like that romper room that, depending upon what city you lived in, what female you got.
Right. Yeah.
Romper, stomper, bumper, boo. Tell me what to do.
I remember when Batman and Robin guest starred on Romper Room. And it was, I don't think it was Adam West and Burt Ward, but it was two people that looked like Adam West and Burt Ward. I remember then going to visit my cousins. They were watching Romper Room, and the teacher was completely different. I'm like, what? That's not Romper Room.
Things that make you go,
And then, of course, the creme de la creme was the Bozo Show out of WGN in Chicago.
Yeah. I never really got into the Bozo Show either.
Watching kids try to do that grand prize game, and the last prize was always a Schwinn bicycle, which was interesting because they probably had that same Schwinn bicycle from forever, and nobody won it. And a kid finally won it, but he was way too big for it. And so, yeah, that. But it was funny when this was like the mid 80s, right? They pull out the Schwinn bicycle and it's 50s styling. It has like a banana seat on it and fenders and all kinds of shit, back in the mid 80s, it was either 10 speed or dirt bikes, and it was, you could tell this bike had been in their inventory, just sitting there waiting to be won for decades. And Cookie was laughing his ass off when he rolled it out finally. And the kid is looking at it like, how am I going to ride this?
Merry Christmas, Yvette. I actually,
I don't have.
I had a combination. I had a mountain bike, so it was a 10-speed dirt bike. So
yeah, I know. Yeah. I was one of the first people in my area to get a mountain bike, and when I rode it to school after getting it for my birthday, people were laughing at it. But 2 years later, they all had mountain bikes.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, what the hell is that? The tires really thick. It had a nice, big, comfortable seat on it. And I said, it's a mountain bike. And they laughed at me. Like, there's no such thing, whatever, And it's just, and you're probably right. In your limited scope, there is no such thing. But this is what, this is what it is, And, yeah.
I quite enjoyed my mountain bike. It was, you could go off road.
Yeah. It's delightful.
I had
all the gear.
I had an old black and white Schwinn that I've seen like 4 other people have, so you could tell it was probably from a Walmart or a Target or whatever. Yeah. But then I got a Timberland Ridge Runner, green one. Oh my god, that was a nice bike.
Yeah, it's funny because Schwinn used to be a reputable, brand. It was one of like the best made, American bicycle you get. And then when the original founders died, the kids basically sold it to Walmart as an in-house brand. And something very similar happened with Dirt Devil. And that's when all of a sudden the quality just dropped. Yeah.
Huffy was the same way.
Huffy was the same way. Yes. Huffy and I think Trek now, I think Trek still owns itself, but they became, instead of a specialty brand that you'd find only in bike shops, it became a mass market Walmart brand. To turn this into a little bit of politics. So a few years ago, do you remember that Trek executive that was running for governor? Yeah. I remember.
What's her freaking name? I don't remember her name, but
yeah.
So my mom was all about her. She's like, "Oh, I support that gal." I'm like, she's like, she knows what it's like to be a working person. She knows, she employs people in this state. I looked at her. I looked at Mom, and I'm like, "Do you realize, Mom, you're talking about someone who sells the cheapest bike on the Trek website is $230, and it's for a 3-year-old."
Right.
Okay.
Mary Burke was her name, and she was the second oldest of 5 children from Richard Burke, the founder of Trek Bicycle. She had basically
money.
She was
silver spoon.
She had a show up and no show up job. She just had a position basically at the company, and she took an entire year off and went to Europe, and nobody knows what she did there. And they tried desperately to keep that out of the news because no working class person can just take a year off and disappear into Europe.
Yeah.
It's
like, So I mean, I saw that was a load of bullshit as soon as my mom started saying it. I'm like, nuts? You're nuts. Yeah. They sell the Rolls Royce of bikes. Okay,
right.
That's what it is. Like when your cheapest bike is $230 and it's a baby bike, that's fucking bullshit.
I think something like that happened with Dyson vacuum cleaners too, where Dyson had this cyclonic, vacuum cleaner. It was actually really cool because you could buy it and you didn't have to buy, vacuum bags. You just emptied the canister in it. And that was it. It was like the most convenient thing in the world. And it had really good sucking power because of the way he designed the airflow through the machine. And I think now it's a mass market brand. So now it's all chintzy. They skimped on materials.
No, Dyson's still super expensive.
You think so? Okay.
Oh
They must have like a chintzy line then, where it's like they have their economy models that are made out of cheaper materials, kind of like the iPhone C, if you remember that, where it was an iPhone but it was plastic instead of aluminum and glass, and it was chintz. But that was for cheap dads to get their daughters
out is the fact that other companies now pretty much copy the shit. Because
there's that too.
I've got a canister Dirt Devil. I picked up at the bin store a $100 like a portable vac. It's actually nice. It has more suction than my Dirt Devil does until the filter clogs. Once the filter clogs in 5 minutes, then you gotta empty it out right away and clean the filter off, and then it works again really well. But it takes 5 minutes for that to happen. It's like
right.
But you're supposed to change the filter or wash it. So
yeah. But I mean, this takes 5 minutes for this vacuum I've got has multiple filters. It's got the cloth filter on the inside, and then it's got this little metal can that's a secondary filter that clogs too.
Yep.
And then then you got to take the canister off and at least wipe that filter off so you can use the vacuum cleaner again. It's annoying.
JP's, you're talking to Tim, the guy who put a cast iron skillet in a dishwasher.
Yeah, shut up.
That's okay.
47 Yorktown.
I let all my 3 cast iron skillets rust, so I don't blame them. I bet you I could fix them by putting them in containers of what's that shit called?
You can give them an electrolyte bath, or you can use oven cleaner to get the rust off, and then sand them, and
No, there's that stuff that's biodegradable, and then you can keep reusing it for rust.
DLR?
No, it's used in the automotive industry and gunsmithing industry.
Aircraft stripper?
Coca-Cola.
No.
Coca-Cola, yeah.
Coca-Cola.
Starts with an E.
Well, they have that stuff where they turn rust back into metal.
God damn it. Anyways, regardless. But yeah, I could do that and then basically just re-season the pan. And it should be fine at that point, right?
Yeah. Just gotta get the rust off.
Yeah, I did the Darren thing, sand and scrub, sand, and clean it off, and then season.
Well, just use my buddy's sandblaster.
Made you feel like a man, didn't it?
God, I wish I had access to one of those.
Those things are fun.
Man.
Okay. Oh God, sandblasters are great. They're hilarious. When I worked up in the cities, I had access to a big industrial size one, and me and a buddy, he wanted to work on some car parts. He's like, I need to sand some of these. I think it was like a muffler assembly or something. He's like, I need to borrow the sander. So we went to the other building and started using. He's putting his parts in the sander. Well, yeah, it was great. Big old can.
The story better be as funny as you're pretending it is.
No, it's not.
Hey, look, we have Philip Gaming. Merry Christmas, and we have Mama Pray is in the chat. Merry Christmas, Mom.
Merry Christmas, Mop.
Right now, Darren, you're the cast iron pot calling the kettle rusty.
Tim, it's not an industrial sandblaster unless the motor that runs it you have to tow behind a truck, and it's diesel.
Oh, it was big. And we were in an industry, so I just call it industrial.
Just get a sandblaster out. It'll clean it right up.
Oh, yeah, you can get sandblasters for like $200 at Harbor Freight. Those are like one users.
if they work, because my stepdad's been having some bad luck with Harbor Freight stuff.
But then again, you also have to have an air compressor that can support it.
I was just going to talk about that. He bought an air compressor that kept blowing its fuses, and he wasn't even using it. I forget what he needed the air compressor for.
And we have a murder hornet in the chat too.
Murder hornets.
Been a while since we saw the murder hornet floating around.
Well, he says he's still in Olive.
Mama prays in Florida. She's on her way over to LTG to club him in the kneecap. Or
Thank
What?
God. About damn time. Hit him again.
hit him again, harder, harder. Yeah, cool. Hit him, cool.
Why can we see LDG outside?
Because he's outside having a cigarette, so he's
Got my coffee. Having a
He's
cigarette.
standing out there,
Take a weed.
and it's cold to him. That's why he's dancing around.
It's not cold in Florida.
It's not cold right now. It's not. It's not
Hey,
even cold.
I looked up his weather. It was 55 degrees this morning, and LTG's trying to tell us it was in his 30s.
It was in 30s, dude. I'm telling you, I don't care. The Weather Channel's wrong.
It's still wearing
They
short weather.
didn't calibrate their shit. It was fucking cold.
That's right. Philip says it. Tanya Harding him.
That's right.
Bust his kneecap.
It might have been. It might have been the humidity that made it feel colder because it was like
Just a
rainy
wuss.
and wet.
Just a wuss. Couldn't handle the weather, the cold from the north anymore. You'd absolutely be freezing to death.
Well, whatever.
Even Mama Pray says no 30s.
I'm trying to get back into the frickin' Mama Prays in a nice place. They have like heated air out there. Frickin' for God's sakes.
She said mid 40s at best.
Yeah, okay, I'd say that.
That's still hot.
It's not hot. That is not hot at all.
It is to us in the north this time of year.
No, you're
Depends
just bullshitting saying
on what
it's
it is
hot,
in
and that's
Celsius.
chilly as hell. Like
The rest of the
5?
world temperature.
I don't know. Maybe not
Now
5.
I'm getting
maybe like
now I'm
10.
getting a
Mm.
laser light or laser lightsaber duel between Santa Claus and the Grinch from Chris Knight. Ready?
Yeah, I got that too.
Chris Knight.
Yeah.
That guy's still around? Just in case he's listening. All right.
I don't know. They probably got some message.
So when you're doing your next video, Darren,
Working
you seem
on it
to have
right
stopped
now.
after your 250,000 view video.
Yeah, because I got.
He was like, "Yeah, that's good enough."
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Because I got
finally
to
get you to
working on-
tap into the ether, and you just give up.
No, I didn't give up. I also had a couple other things happen at around the same time, including.
It's been a
this-
while,
this-
dude. It's long
new-
enough. You
this
can't
new-
say that anymore. It's been long enough, you dude. Like seriously,
Hey,
you've had
Mama
plenty of
Pray.
time to act late.
Yeah, well, if you're gonna interrupt me, I won't even bother telling you.
Hey, Mama Pray, are we going to get some pictures over here on Facebook of the dinner Christmas? Thank you. And Phil says that's when you know you're old. Most of your conversations are about the weather. Either about the weather or happen to get up in the middle of the night to pee 15 times. Phil.
That's why you have an empty 2-liter next to your bed.
Oh. Uh-oh, giant Santa Claus.
Is he going to shoot lasers from his eyes?
I hope so. Oh, shit. There he comes. He's coming for you, folks. Oh, he's mad now.
I like that part where he picks up the guy and eats him. And then the dumb bitch runs outside. It's like, what? The fuck
Hey,
is
hey,
this?
hey.
Yeah,
wa-
exactly.
Watch your language.
No.
But the dumb female dog runs
Yeah, there you
outside.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
See, we're going to get pictures. Yes, Diana will send them.
It's in the,
Yay.
it's in the dictionary.
Just do it on Facebook, though. Some of these people that don't have Facebook, they don't deserve the pictures. Yes, I just said it. Merry Christmas. You
We don't
filthy
like
animals.
seeing you in your pink bunny suit.
I wore that last night on the stream.
Yes.
It was very hot.
Quite
That's
pink.
why it's not on right now. Didn't feel like sweating to death during this stream, so I did not put the bunny suit on.
Or it's all covered in puke.
No, it's not covered in puke. I haven't drank in weeks. Unlike some other people. I didn't mention any names. Why are you giving yourself away? Teeth. He needs a back scratcher to scratch his own pits. Back scratcher! Back scratcher! Probably use it to wipe his butt too. Oh, let's see here. What else can we talk about this morning before we leave? Get the heck out of here. Oh, no.
You're not going anywhere.
Nowhere to go. Yeah, there's nowhere to go, dude. Just stream.
Well, I can't sit here and just have dead air all the time either. That's just boring as heck.
Then talk.
I have nothing else to say.
Look up YouTube. Look up Twitter. I'm sure there's plenty of things going on.
There's
No, that's
absolutely
okay.
nothing on Twitter either right now. It's all the same stuff from last night. Facebook is just everybody yelling at me for saying Happy Valentine's Day. Calling me
You
Joe
said
Biden.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, no. This morning I put Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Then I got more people calling me Joe Biden over it.
This a woman got freaking lit on fire in a subway.
Yeah, everybody
That's
just
old
stands there
news.
watching it. Yeah.
Well, everybody
Mhm.
probably whipped their cameras out first and then stood there and watched it.
Well, a cop
Did
walked
she
right
light
past
herself
her.
on fire?
No,
No.
a migrant, an illegal migrant caught her on fire and then watched, and then the cops watched it too and didn't try to put it out or anything. According to the
Died?
footage I saw.
Well,
Of
yeah,
course
she
she died.
did. And there was even extended video I saw last night on X that actually
Yeah.
showed more than just the one part of the video.
Yeah.
Rather disturbing.
Yeah, there was somebody fanning her flames as if that's going to even work. Yeah, and that actually would make it probably worse. But she was just standing there burning up, and it's like you know, was she on fentanyl?
Well, the
what's
one
going on
video
here?
shows her actually moving around.
Yeah, yeah, she was standing there shifting her weight from one foot to the other while she's on fire, and it's like, yeah,
Stop,
if
drop,
you'd
and
shown
roll.
me, if you'd shown that to me in a movie, I would have thought that was unrealistic. You know.
Oh, I would have too. It's like, no way, just somebody's going to stand there and shit.
Like,
Even I'd
and
be
then-
smart enough to stop, drop, and roll.
Just for comparison, there's a video on X I saw this morning of some person who got set on fire for violating Sharia law somewhere in the Middle East, and you know they set him on fire with gasoline, and he's running around on fire, you know, not really knowing what else to do. You know,
Unfortunately, no
Yeah.
matter how much you get the word stop, drop, and roll pumped into you,
yeah,
if you go on fire, you panic, what you're going to do first, you're going to run.
yeah.
All it makes me think of is way back when you watched Richard Pryor talk about there's some wino that's going to try to light a cigarette off you when you run by.
Yeah.
Gorilla's yelling at me, stop, drop, and roll is a bunch of bullshit.
The idea is to get you to stop running so somebody else could hopefully throw a blanket over you.
Yeah, but there's nobody else around.
Right.
But no, we'll get somebody who just waves their blanket at us and fans the flames. There's no problems. There's no problems.
Well, Deej, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later.
Tim's off to go hear his mother talk about Trump.
Pretty much. Yay.
Later, Tim. I'll see you later.
The crowd
Bye,
goes
Tim.
wild. Yay.
Eat some pie for us.
Yeah. The good kind.
Somebody buy me some dang eggnog.
This stuff is shit.
Mama Pray is out of here. Everybody have a great day. Got to run. Well, enjoy your dinner. Remember, Club LDG and the kneecaps for us later.
Not actually coming here, is she?
No. I'm
You'll
just
find out.
Sherry knows you don't have pants on. We already warned her.
Eggnog is gross. Okay, Gorilla?
Oh, eggnog is awesome.
No, it's not.
You're full of shit.
It is. I didn't get any fudge either.
Probably milk
He
the
said
bowl.
fudge.
No fudge.
All right.
No eggnog. No
Let's
Christmas
get later.
cookies. And Darren's out of here. We scared him off too. That's right, Cotton. Super good mood today. Imagine being angry about politicians today. Good Lord. Hey, I will admit Joe Biden actually did something smart yesterday. One thing. He signed into law making the bald eagle finally the national bird. Not sure why they didn't do that freaking decades ago, but that's all I'm going to say, because we've got Clint Eastwood being a grumpy old man drinking a beer on the porch, and we got LDG looking up knows what.
Maybe you shouldn't be seeing some of this.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't be seeing some of this.
There you go.
Don't need to see your spank bank.
Shut up. Careful. Because yeah, okay.
Wait, did I miss something?
Yeah, you have to
No,
scroll
no,
back
yeah,
to the
you did,
stream a
but
little bit,
don't-
and you'll catch
nothing.
it.
Nothing.
I'll
Go-
rewind
Just
later.
go back about 1 minute in the stream, and you'll see it.
Okay.
I doubt you'll see it. It's too small.
It's a private conversation
That's what she
he's
said.
having.
Yeah.
She-
Sharing my
And
DMs
she
here.
did say it. Private conversation, and she did say it was too small. He's got a string tied to it like a tampon. Pull it out. Surprised some of the other usual. Hey, has anybody heard from CCDV?
No.
No. Ever since that night, no.
I think he did get locked up in jail.
Or worse.
What's worse than being locked up in jail?
Well, he was out driving down the interstate
He
with
was
a
out.
flat tire.
Yeah, flat tire. He could have gotten freaking, some crazy woman take him away and lock him up in a room.
Hey, Dandelion.
Merry Christmas, Dandelion Fluff. Uh-oh, Geek's back.
So let me guess. This was when he went to go pick up his kid, right? You were talking about
Yep.
CCTV.
Yeah.
He was somewhere near Texas because he was threatening to go pick up Mr. Londell. And then he got a flat tire on the interstate, and that was the last we heard of him. And we haven't heard from him since.
Yeah, well, the last time we heard from him, didn't sound like it was a good idea for him to be driving.
Well, during that live stream when he was up here, it didn't sound like he should be driving either.
Yeah,
Was he in his motorhome?
He was in, no, he said he was in the truck.
Yeah.
We kept hearing him going off and hitting the wake up vibrators along
Yeah,
the road.
the strips, rumble strips.
We kept hearing that. That happened like 4 or 5 times that we heard the rumble strips.
Oh, it was more than that. Dude, he was so out of it. It was like, get off the. I mean, he's not going to listen to us, but it's like everybody's thinking, you need to get off this fucking road. So, yeah, would not surprise me if. Oh, God.
So it's been a couple of weeks since anybody's heard from him.
So when was that night? That was the Mr. Londell stream, right?
Yeah, that was the night that we were doing the live stream to raise some money to get Mr. Londell out of the streets.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we haven't heard from him since.
Does anybody have him on DM?
Yeah, and he was.
I don't.
I do.
Message him.
Hold on a second. I'm working on it right now. Hold on a second. I'm working on it right now.
But he definitely sounded like he shouldn't have been driving that night.
Oh, hell no. Last time I sent him anything in a DM was October 24th. Veterans Day. I sent him one. So I sent him, where are you? People worried about you. Oh, well, might have some hope here. Here. I'll go ahead and share the screen. He's typing back at me. Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's not in jail.
I got a new job, really tired. I'm going to enjoy this vacation time. All right. Anybody want me to ask him something?
No. As long as we know he's okay.
What do you say?
Got a new job.
Did he pick up his son? Did he make it that night? Did we get a status update or just that?
I'm working on that part. Yeah, I'm asking, did you get your son?
Tell him I said bah humbug.
Ouch.
All right, I said that for you, Deej.
Thank you. All right, so let's see. That one's taken care
You're
of.
welcome. At least we know he's okay, or at least alive.
Damn, that's itches.
Don't you have an itchy stick?
Yeah, I got the ruler down there scratching inside there right now.
What did you do?
You got the old school back.
I broke my leg. Went out into an ice storm and fell down. Way this is going, I'm probably going to cut this thing off myself about a week early.
All right, so here's what Deej said. He's
I didn't
spending
say
Christmas. No, not you, Deej. Sorry. This is what CCDV says. I asked about his son. He says he's spending Christmas with his mom. He'll be here later. I broke down in Amarillo, so I just came home. He took a bus. Okay, I'm not exactly sure how you broke down and just came home, but at least we know he wasn't in the doghouse or the penthouse.
The hell? Now he's
Who's
watching
breathing
soccer
heavy?
videos. Yeah, da, 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 da.
I don't know. Anytime I've slipped on the ice, I've never broken a bone. So
I can't hardly
I've
walk
never-
as it is with a screwed up back.
I've never ice skated before. Rollerbladed,
skate.
yes, but never ice
I didn't
skated.
ice skate. I just went out to go to the truck to go get ice melt to melt the ice that was all over, and I fell.
a little ironic there.
I know it. Fun part was laying out there in the freezing rain for 20 minutes.
What? Only 20 minutes?
Only 20 minutes, though. Merry Christmas there, Gap.
Is this supposed to be a joke on not knowing what this is?
I have no idea.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, there you go. All right, guys. Please tell me you know what the fuck this is.
The Slinky.
Yeah.
Thank God.
It walks downstairs alone or in pairs. It makes a slinkity sound. Yeah, that's a Slinky.
Slinky, Slinky, for fun. It's a wonderful
How the hell
toy.
do you not know it's a Slinky?
Probably some millennial.
That's the
It's
whole
never seen
thing when he put, what the heck is it? And he goes, and it's just when I'm like, first thing I looked at once I had a quick say, I'm like, it's a fucking Slinky. I don't know, maybe because I'm an old fuck.
Dandelion,
Starting
if
to
I
get
got
to that-
spikes for my shoes, I would probably step on my own feet and stab myself.
I'm old as well, and I knew it was a Slinky as soon as I saw it.
And it's not those wimpy ass plastic slinkies they try to sell nowadays. That's a
No.
real metal slinky.
It's a Slinky where you could hurt your cousins with it.
That's right. You use it to, you could like throw it and it's wax them with it and you pull it right back. And
Yeah. It's the Razor Slinky.
Did you ever have a Slinky? I had a half a Slinky. I straightened it.
I had lots of slinkies. I even had yard darts so you could go outside and try to stab yourself with them, throwing them up in the air.
Oh, hell. Yard darts were awesome.
Oh, I remember those darts. Oh, they were so much fun. All the dangerous toys we had back then. Yeah, there was no age limit on getting fireworks, it seemed.
Dandelion prefers the log song. Rolls downstairs alone or in pairs, rolls over your neighborhood's dog.
Oh, here's an interesting one. Name a store you shopped at with your parents that doesn't exist anymore. Woolworth?
AC Pennies.
Woco.
AC Pennies.
I think
Consumer-
J.C. Penney's is still around.
Consumer distributing.
Definitely no Blockbuster, unless you go to the one left in the world.
Radio Shack.
Oh, God, I miss Radio Shack.
Yep, there's another one.
When it was actually
Yeah,
Radio Shack,
Shack.
and you could walk in and say, I need this capacitor, resistor, and other pieces. And they take you to the back and you go through
That
the
was the
catalog.
problem. That was That was the problem. It was a store for the geeks before, that was cool.
And it's like, I need these tubes to fix this TV and radio. So,
yeah.
But go in the Radio Shack. I want this CB so I can put in my truck.
Is that the Cobra or the Cobra Realistic?
Realistic, of course.
Yeah, of course. What's another store that's gone up?
Then get a big ass whip antenna on the back. Then somebody grabs it and you key up and zap them. That was always fun.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that one in years.
Well, you take the CB radio, you hook it up to the ham radio booth, which you shouldn't be doing because it's illegal, and then hook that up to the.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
I had a guy that put a CB on his 10-speed because he had a DUI, couldn't drive. And we took it into the bar night and sitting there, and he keyed up on it, and it set off the silent alarm. And the next thing I know, we had cops all over us.
I remember this guy who was a friend of my stepfather's and my mom, and I remember seeing him on the news. Dude, he got a DUI going on his way to work, and he, ended up making the news. It was like, well, what do you want me to do? Take the bus to work? I mean, it was the 80s, man. I mean, drinking and driving was so I mean, I swear to God, my mom, I'm trying to remember when I stopped seeing a beer in the vehicle that wasn't open.
Now, the same guy with the
Oh,
bicycle pissed me off one night after we got off work, and I wouldn't take him home, so he had to ride his bike home in 40-mile-an-hour winds. And I went home and got on my bass antenna and played Riders on the Storm over it to him.
That was a dick move.
It was, because other people were
Riders
keying
on
up,
the
telling me I was
Storm.
pulling a dick move, but I thought it was funnier than shit.
Come on, you come up there, Riders on the Storm. It's like,
Oh,
dude, that was.
I'm the one that would sit out by the interstate and play the truck driver song from Weird Al to all the truckers going by.
Was he at least biking into the wind?
Yeah, he was trying to ride into the wind, and half the time he was having to jump off his bike and push it.
Why didn't you do Dancing Against the Wind?
Because I liked Riders on the Storm better. I did do riding the storm out once, but that wasn't as fun, so I went back to Riders on the Storm. Doom, 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 doom.
What was that? Was that the Doors?
Yeah, that was the Doors.
Yep.
That's what I thought. Okay, cut me a break. I don't always have everything memorized, but I was like, yeah, that sounded very Doors to me.
I used to pull dick moves like that all the time.
You used to pull dicks like that all the time?
No, I said dick moves, not dicks. I'm not you.
I don't think Jay can't even find his dick.
You can only do dick moves on a dick. I mean, that's
He
why they
does.
call them
He
dick
can
moves.
find it. He's got a string tied to it.
What, with tweezers and a magnifying glass?
This
I'm
is
sorry.
Christmas. Let's not pick on LDG.
I thought this was Christmas, not high school.
Christmas. Let's not
Same
pick on
thing.
LDG today. On MB Geek Week.
The hell else do you do when you get around with family? You pick on each other.
Trust me, I like you guys a lot more than I like my own family. It's
Wait,
kind of
we're here
like, actually, JP's, I would say that you've got the perfect symbolism there from Gran Torino, where it's like, I've got more. He's like, I understand these gooks more than I do my own damn family.
Goddamn chipperheads.
He's like, he's just like, I have more in common with these fucking gooks than I do with my own goddamn family. Oh, what's this guy? You know what? I can't stand that level of stupidity, LDG.
What?
People doing stupid shit like that.
Oh,
That's
this.
stupid. That shit's hilarious.
I know. I mean,
As long as it's not staged.
Yeah, as long as it's not staged.
Right,
hard to
I
find
just
today.
can't figure out why Brits can't drive a truck.
This
not?
one is the luckiest people. So all these videos are something that looks like it's terrible, but it ends up being okay in the end.
Oh, that's because that dude was an idiot. Oh my lord.
So I don't like watching the ones that end in shit, even if it's not staged. I mean, I don't like to watch it. It's not like I put it on. So let me watch a whole bunch of people, idiots
Oh,
get
come
hurt.
on. I'm not fucking judging you. Take a chill pill. I don't care what
God,
your
here we go
fetish is.
again.
I don't care what your fetishes are.
Ooh, that was some serious lightning.
Anybody notice Pickles is smoking a cigarette next to what looks like an exercise machine?
Yeah, it's a treadmill.
All right, let's see you
It's
get on the
garbage.
treadmill.
And smoke.
It's a garbage treadmill, dude. I don't like it.
Was that one that you got a while back?
Yeah.
And we have an outlaw Bill in the chat saying "Bah freaking humbug." Bah humbug's
Hello,
a YouTube Bill.
Bill.
I will be right back. I need some Pepsi.
Oh,
you disgusting bastard.
Yeah, Coke's better.
Coke is chalk water.
My favorite movie.
And it's over. Oh, it didn't hit no vehicles, damn it.
Yeah, it wasn't any fun.
And now we have naked people on the screen thanks to LTG. Thank you.
We do? What?
Yes. Asshole.
Oh God. It's gone now, though, right?
Well, now it's gone.
Okay, good.
I guess some people don't know the difference between Santa Claus and Father Christmas. Huh.
We don't need to know. Bah humbug.
Oh, Deej, I'm not gonna sit here and waste my time explaining shit to you. I do that enough, and I might as well be talking to Charlie Brown's teacher.
Wah wah wah
Mother-
wah 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 wah.
We need another
Okay,
good Scrooge
so
movie.
I have a question. What is this I've been hearing about? What did Lower Decks' season finale do? It made something uncanny.
It didn't do shit, and we ain't talking about it.
Okay, I
Don't
was
give
just
a fuck.
curious. I mean, I did.
Don't give a fuck. Lower
I don't
Decks
know.
doesn't
I
count.
don't know. Okay, chill. I didn't know anything about it. All of a sudden, I heard people, and I was like, I only watched the first season, so I have no clue what they're even talking about. Not that I
No.
really care.
Use Google.
I actually want to watch it. I want to catch up on Lower Decks ever since I stopped watching.
Anytime anybody brings up Lower Decks, I feel like I'm Charlie Brown teacher. Wah 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 wah.
Lower Decks. It was like the better of all the ones that came out.
Oh, fuck it.
I'll take your word for it. I don't have a clue. In fact, I heard more good things about Prodigy.
Wasn't even Star Trek when it first was made.
And I never saw an episode, so I have no skin in that game.
I highly suspect that was supposed to be a Star Wars show, not a Star Trek show, and they swapped it.
Oh, that reminds me. The season final of Dune Prophecy is out. And then there's also that other episode of Skeleton Crew. I've actually kind of enjoyed that Skeleton Crew.
No clue.
Well, I found it enjoyable so far. I don't know where it's going to go, but it's something entertaining. I very much like Dune Prophecy. Looking forward to
Don't care
the
about
final.
Dune either.
Are they I thought Cobra Kai is coming out with another section or whatever they call it.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
done yet?
waiting until. Yeah, I'm waiting. My wife and I are waiting for the last 5 to drop, and they're going to binge watch all 15 because we've seen every
Yeah.
other episode.
I'm
I
waiting for
thought
it
the
too.
I thought the Cobra Kai Legacy with Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio. I'm like, okay, I'll give this a look-see. Am I going to see Sonic?
I might go see it. I might go see it. I heard he plays 2 Robotniks. Interesting.
Well, the role fits for him being so, his comedy always being kind of over the top. And it's kind of where he fits in. Although he did actually do a couple drama roles on TV that a lot of people don't know about, where he actually did have a chance of being a decent dramatic actor.
Buck Happy Gilmore 2's coming out next year.
Why?
I don't know.
They can't do that. Bob Barker's dead.
I know it.
Yeah.
They're doing it. Good thing I don't have Netflix. I don't have to watch
it. Lame.
They do have Shooter in it, though.
Whoop-de-doo. Okay, for
shit for breakfast?
What is with them trying to take movies from the 90s, make them 30 years later, and be like, oh, remember this? It's like most people don't remember.
Merry Christmas there, Gascar.
Most people don't know that era unless they were us. It's called a time period.
We could have it back if certain things happened, but.
So what do you call a bamboo that's captain?
Hey, Basco, did you have any of your Christmas poutine?
Who knows?
So I've been watching. Trying to say earlier is, let's see what happens when Trump is supposed to so-called get rid of wokeness.
Merry Christmas there, Dr. Scotty. And he did have it with turkey and ham.
What the hell? No cranberry sauce?
We're having steak tonight.
I'm having Salisbury steak today. I'm eating good.
Mashed potatoes.
Crab legs.
Mashed potatoes, green beans. Don't know goddamn eggnog those sons of bitches not selling.
I don't know why you drink that shit.
I love it.
Yeah,
Eggnog's good shit, dude. Eggnog is the bomb.
Eggnog is disgusting.
Here, drink some goddamn sour milk.
Papa Cotton's having some Christmas tamales. Malay.
That shit goes down like Pepto Bismol.
Gap's having chicken fried
Yeah,
rice.
soothing. You ever have Pepto
Sour.
Bismol, dude? That stuff rocks.
The only thing Pepto's
Yeah,
good for.
eggnog should not go
stopping
down
shit.
like No, I'm sorry, but when I'm drinking something that goes down like Pepto Bismol,
Eggnog does not go down like Pepto Bismol.
the hell it doesn't. It's about as
Egg-
thick as it.
Eggnog goes
It's
down
thick.
like
He's
vanilla.
talking about how thick it is, but like I said, it's soothing. I like that. I have no
It's
problem
like
with
drinking melted ice cream. Jeez, calm down.
Jeez, if I
Basically.
want to swallow cum, I'll be gay.
Oh,
Well, I thought you.
didn't have to go there with that geek.
No, fuck that. I'm going there.
It's my fucking stream. You don't have to go there.
Everybody always has an excuse.
I mean, you could just easily just go to your local depository place and ask for a free sample.
Or lovely Sherry's joke last night. She got fired from Sperm Bank for drinking on the job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she did that joke in the chat last night. It was hilarious.
Yeah, we're right. Yeah, I guess my jokes are just a little too below the belt for you guys.
I thought she was the depository.
Oh,
That's bad.
no. Body blow.
That wasn't bad. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, well, another Christmas comes and goes.
You mean another day?
Ah, humbug. Ah, humbug.
You doing anything for New Year's Eve?
No.
You're not going to do a
That's
New
just-
Year's stream?
I got this damn thing plugged into me. I don't. We don't need to watch my blood sugar levels go shooting through the roof while I'm sitting here drinking.
I didn't say you have to drink.
Exactly. You
Just
don't have to
need
drink.
plugged into him.
It's New Year's Eve. You have to drink.
No.
No, you don't have to
I've
drink.
never done a New Year's Eve stream sober.
Why would you do a New Year's Eve stream? I mean, Dick Clark's not even not even announcing the ball drop anymore. What's the point?
It's New Year's Eve.
No, Dandelion, I can't do a stream without drinking. That's unfathomable.
Then
No.
just
Well, how about you switch your avatar to another one and switch it back so you don't have this white screen that we're
no,
all
it's just
seeing.
what you see. It's on the stream. It's showing just fine. Dude, just have one drink then, and then say you're drunk. That's it. Just have one shot. That's
No.
it. Done. You had a shot.
Nobody listens.
You don't have to get shit faced, or get freaking some beer that doesn't have alcohol in it.
Or instead of doing like drinking, you could do an entire stream of you on mescaline.
Hey, LDG, drinking
Oh, Lord.
non-alcoholic beer is like hiring a hooker just to cuddle with.
People do
Not gonna
that.
happen. No.
People do that all the
No.
time.
Dandelion's telling me to fill a liquor bottle with non-alcohol and just pretend I'm drinking a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
but yes, I know Dick Clark's
It's challenge.
dead.
You
That's
can act
why
drunk.
I said what I said. It's not worth it because what's the point of watching the ball drop when it's not Dick Clark?
Yeah, we could do a stream though and let LDG have two drinks and he'll be drunk.
Yeah, I could drink for you. No.
Yeah, but that'd be a short
no.
stream because you always pass out early.
But-
You know
'cause
what?
I'm good.
Would it kill you?
I'm
You
good
know
with
what
a couple
would-
drinks. I don't have to drink a freaking full ounce, whatever the hell,
Oh hell, two of your locos and
big
you're
ass bottle.
two locos with you and you're already talking in cursive.
I'm good with like 350
Hey,
milliliters.
that's my line. Nobody
My
talks
line.
in cursive but me.
You
I've
freaking
used
down
that
like a
phrase
whole.
for years.
Dandelion cuddling with a hooker does not sound delightful.
Well, not unless I'm the hooker.
What? Am I the only
No one
Who's
person?
gonna
cuddle
pay
with
to be
you.
with
That'd be
you, though?
worse.
What? Am I the only person who ever bought a hooker once?
Apparently,
I don't know.
What, to
they
cuddle
didn't
with?
have to pay for it.
Well, I felt I owed her after considering she'd been hanging around with me for 2 hours before I realized she was a hooker. So I felt like
Actually, I had a female pay me $50 once.
what, to walk away and never come back and delete her
No,
number?
to go home with her and give her some.
What?
Mind
10
bleach.
for
Anybody got some
20?
mind bleach? Anybody in the chat?
And how old was she at the time?
At the time, she was in her 40s. I was in my 30s.
Oh, yeah, sure. You
Yeah.
were probably like 16.
She was actually trying to date me, and I broke up with her and didn't want anything to do with her. And then I was in the bar one night, and she showed up, kept wanting me to go home with her, and I said, "Okay, $50." And she wrote out a check.
Did it
That
bounce?
bounced.
Please tell me you
No,
did.
I cashed the check first thing in the
Oh,
morning.
you
Went through,
little whore. You actually
and
cashed the check.
and
You're a whore, man.
and I went out that night and drank for free on her.
So
okay, so
you're a little whore.
Deej just did not admit to a crime right now. This is all, we're kidding. This is all make-believe shock content.
No, I can admit to it now
No,
because
you
there's
shut
enough
up.
years past
No,
it
shut
can't be
up,
held
LBJ.
against me anymore.
Hey, trust me,
Yeah.
the statute of limitations on that and the jurisdictions are way out of our
You're not-
area at this point.
There are no statutes of limitations of being canceled, dude. They last forever. Okay,
I ain't
there's
worried about
no-
anybody trying to cancel me. Fuck them.
think I'm
No,
talking about
it
the
was kind
law.
of a funny
Fuck.
story. So this is how it played out. We were in 29 Palms with my Marine unit, and we were in between double deployment. Not going to go into the details. That'll take too long. But anyway, during this time, during in between, we got some time off. That year, we went to Reno. And, well, we Reno'd it the fuck up. I ended up
Merry Christmas, Cinnabon.
getting, of course, we all got shit-faced drunk. And I saw these guys, you know, me and my guys were like seeing all these guys just kind of harassing this girl. And I was just trying to be nice and be like, hey, you want to come hang with us? We're a better, safer crowd. And she kind of hung with me. And apparently I was so fucking wasted. I'm the only one who didn't realize she was a hooker the whole time. So she's hanging out with me. I buy her a meal. You know, we're all sitting down talking. I walk her back. I'm walking her back to her place. And then she mentions, so do you want to like have a date? And I'm like, oh, I thought that's what we were doing. She goes, no, I don't mean that kind of date. I was like, and then it dawned on me. I was like, oh, you're a hooker. I'm like, oh shit, now I gotta pay for this.
Didn't have to. You could have walked away.
No, you could have just walked away.
Oh, that would have been rude.
No, it wasn't, because she specifically asked you, now do you want a date? So she was giving you the out. She was giving you the out right then.
Hey, she put up with 2 hours of me. I think I owed it to her. Come on, who
Well,
wants to put up
I
with
hope you gave her a lot.
I hope she didn't give you anything.
No, it was very nice. Very
Professor
nice.
Brainy Specs, this is the Christmas discussion on the gift giving of a hooker.
Yep.
They even need Christmas now. Come on.
Now, I did leave the place afterwards when she went into the bathroom and started hitting crack. And I'm like, oh, shit, this is where I got to go. Somehow, I managed to make it.
It's better. I mean,
I'm still trying to figure out how I made it back to my hotel room. And then there's my wingman there, and I walk in and I was like, yeah, you could have told me she was a hooker, dude. That would have made a lot more sense when you were trying to that incoherent babble. He's like, did you sleep with her? I'm like, of course I did.
Okay. All right.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Time to move on.
But
Much as I'm enjoying NB's hooker story.
Have yourself a hooker little Christmas.
yeah, I hate
Only-
when that one pops up in those charts where it's like paid for sex. I'm like, yeah, I have to take that one.
Have a good one, Dandelion.
Ran Dandelion off, damn it.
Yeah.
Oh god.
She
I
was
didn't
fine
know-
with the cuddling with hookers, but then MB Geek had to admit that he slept with her.
All fucking went to 11 with it, yeah.
I did not go to 11 with it. I didn't mention anything we did.
Yeah.
The 11 was when you found out when you not only didn't know she was a hooker, and then you didn't know she was a crack baby.
Well, I didn't know that till afterwards, and I was like,
Those are the kind of
okay.
things that you can tell, like, just by looking.
I was
Well,
shit.
not when you're really drunk.
First off, I was 21 years old and I was shit-faced drunk. Okay, the two pimps outside could have beat my ass and took everything off of me if they wanted to.
They probably did. He's just
Oh, they
not
probably
telling that
did.
part
You
of
just
the
don't
story.
remember it. Yeah, exactly.
No, they stayed outside. Yeah, trust me, I remember that
Did
night
it
quite
hurt
well.
to sit the next day?
No. Oh, for fuck's
Yeah,
sake,
think
guys,
about
I
it.
used a condom. I mean, my God, I wasn't
Well,
stupid.
that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah.
The hooker was really a dude. And his name was Lola.
No, she was definitely a chick.
Lola. Hello.
Well, I was actually trying to hint to that the pimps didn't actually steal anything from you. They did something else. But anyway,
No, they didn't. Nah. Nothing
His
like
man
that.
virginity.
yeah, they took something, all right.
Now, what I cannot figure out is how the hell I made it all the way back to my hotel room, and my buddy Mike, who I knew was in deep shit when he got with this black guy at the strip club, because this was like some rapper and he was just tossing money around. And my buddy Mike, apparently he was more wasted than me, so he got like $500 out of the ATM at a strip club, spent all of it, walked for about 2 hours before realizing he was walking the wrong way to his hotel.
Dropping 500 at a strip club is not hard to do.
I would not know. I didn't even pay that much for the hooker.
Yeah, they used to get mad at me and my friends when we'd show up at the strip club because we'd keep buying rounds for each other and nobody else could get involved.
Huh.
Kind of monopolized dancers.
I was never that big into the strip club thing. I just didn't see the point of paying money to get blue balled.
Blue balls, blue balls. It's dollar night at the titty
At
club.
the titty club. Now, I would go if I could ever get my wife to go, but she says no. So, yeah, I've kind of given up on that.
I'll just tell her you're going to a Chippendales. She'll say yes.
Oh, no, I tried that. I was willing to do that if she'd go to a church. She's like, no. I'm like, fuck. Like, how does that not work?
Because she knows the trick.
Does she know the story about you sleeping with a hooker?
Yeah.
Okay.
My wife knows more about me than any of you will ever know. She knows a lot about. Yeah, I think sometimes I'm just funny and stuff, but the dark side of my life. Ooh,
We don't want to know. We don't want to know. There's some things we just don't want to know.
exactly.
Good dude.
You don't. That's what's fun. Nice asshole, JP.
Yep. It's the snowman making snowflakes.
Frosty the snowman shot a bunch of flakes out of his butt. Resolute says your wife knows more about you than you do.
No, actually, there's probably one person who knows me better than anybody.
His ex-wife.
Oh, hell no. That she definitely doesn't know me at all.
Yo ho 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 ho.
Anybody gonna see family today?
Nope.
Who?
Same here. I'll probably call my mom in a little bit and my daughter just to.
I'm not even looking in a freaking mirror. That's how much I'm not going to see family.
Definitely not calling my dad. Fuck, I'd be surprised if he called me.
I'm seeing family today. I'm seeing everybody that's here in the chat.
Well, it beats the old school family drama of the old days. Trust me, those got boring. I can't speak for any of the rest of y'all.
Poor old last son said, yeah, most of the strippers in my area when I was years ago were not anyone you wanted to see go to bed with. Yeah, most of the hookers around here only charge $5, and you definitely don't want to touch them.
My buddy TJ went down from back. I've been knowing that guy since 7th grade. And there was this, and he keeps remembering her name, and I can't. There was this one stuck-up little bitch we had back in junior high and high school, and everybody knew she was a massive slut and everything. But she was one of those stuck-ups, and I remember years ago, I mean, like decades ago, he said she was a stripper at the club in, I can't remember the exact name of the town. It's between St. Louis and East St. Louis. I said, you're kidding me. She's at that strip club. And he's like, yeah, man, see her all the time. The funny part was the last time I talked to him was about a year ago. And he's like, she's still working there. I'm like, oh, that's a little poetic justice.
Bill's doing a doubleheader today, live play-by-play of the Pittsburgh Kansas City game and the Texan Raven game. So you want something to do later, go to Bill.
What games are these? Oh, NFL games. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
There's an NFL game. Is there an NFL game on Christmas? I thought that was
two of them.
Oh, I thought that was only a Thanksgiving thing.
No, there's two of them.
Oh, okay.
Goddamn foosball. Foosball's the devil.
And then tomorrow night I can watch my Bears get their ass whooped again.
Oh, are the Bears moving or what?
No, the Bears aren't moving.
I thought they bought the place.
I don't know. They're still going to be there in the Chicago area, so it don't.
I'm
matter.
pretty sure the Browns would move before the Bears.
Where are the Browns? I don't even know where they're at.
Cleveland. Like
Ah.
the worst record in football ever.
Well, I
I'm a Cleveland
remember when St. Louis got the Rams, and I was like, why are we bothering? It's like we had the Arizona Cardinals, and we got rid of them because we're not a football town. We're a baseball town, and by one other aspect, we're a hockey town. But it's predominantly, when they try to get the stadium updated, it's like until you bring in St. Louis Cardinals money, you ain't fucking getting that shit. So they got rid of them, and I was like, well, I saw that coming, and nobody cared. Because St. Louis is not a football town. It's baseball. Cards all the way.
Oh, and Cinnabon's going to stream around 4 p.m. this afternoon. And it might be earlier if he can get rid of his sister. So there you go.
In the legal aspect.
Cinnabon, I just say open the door and show her way out.
You go now.
You've been here for an hour. Why you
Hey.
so big? Eat vegetable.
Said his sister's there, not his mother. Jesus.
No, that's a comedy skit from a long time ago.
Yeah. Ralphie May, I think. Or the
Yeah.
other side.
Oh, man. You remember that.
Yep.
He's like, yeah, it's like this woman comes up to my house and goes, they're starving in Africa. He's like, I've been here all day. Like, I thought she was blaming me.
No, it wasn't Ralphie May. It was the other fat comedian. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. There was one where he would be like, oh, have you heard about the Optifamine? Oh, yeah. In an hour, you won't be hungry. No. Within an hour, I was hallucinating. Every time the doorbell rang, I thought it was Domino's coming to save my ass. One day, thankfully, a girl came out with Girl Scout cookies, and I'm like, oh, I think you're going to win the trip to Washington, lady. He's like, yeah, just bring grab your friends and bring them over here. It's one thing I love about fat comedians when they make fun of being fat. They really make it work.
Hey, you got to play to your strength.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Hey, if somebody wants a last minute Christmas idea for me, go buy me a Mega Millions ticket. Up to $1 billion.
Why? That's like saying, go
I
play the
can't.
idiot tax for me.
Yeah.
There's no way you
Why
win.
why it won't benefit my state?
Oh, we already know some idiot from California will win it because it's freaking rigged.
I don't play the lottery. I don't gamble. In fact, between Vegas, Reno, and Keesler.
Hey, Darren.
Oh, so LD, I sent you a message on Discord. Please respond. The lottery question, right? A couple of things. I'm not saying you should do this, but I never buy more than one chance at a time because one chance is all you need to win. I don't see the idea of spending $20 on lottery tickets to be a very a very good strategy. But something also I want to mention is, most people, especially older people, they're not going to get the annuity. Right? The annuity right now is $1.15 billion. Okay, that's given into you over a number of different years, right? So I think it's like 30 years, maybe 20 or 30 years.
I thought it was 25, but they might have pushed it to 30.
Yeah. So most people, when they're older, would just rather take a huge lump sum of money and have it, right? Especially, if you're younger, like in your 20s and you win, yeah, I can see the annuity being a good idea. But when you start getting into your 40s and 50s, it's like, why don't I just take as much as I can get right now? Now, if you do that, of course, on the website, it says it's going to be about $520 some odd million. But you got to remember also the government takes half of that. So what you really end up with is about 1/4 of whatever the annuity is. Now, you might be saying to yourself, so what? $250 million is still a lot of money. And yes, you're right, but it's a far cry from over $1 billion. And some people are kind of, like in my state, Wisconsin, if you win the lottery, your name has to be publicly announced as the winner by law in this state. So, for example, we had a guy who won an annuity prize of just over $1 billion out of Milwaukee, and he feared for his life before he was announced because because he was wondering if he figures somebody knows I bought that ticket because it's all a matter of record, and with your credit card statements and things. So he was afraid.
Wait a minute, credit card statement. I thought you had to pay cash for. In every state I've been in, you have to pay cash for a lotto ticket.
Yes, a debit card can still be used though. So that's
not in any state I've been in.
In Wisconsin, you can use a debit card. You just can't do it as credit. But it's as a debit card you can. So
that's different around here. You have to pay cash for those.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is the best video of the day.
Right. Yeah. Some people would think that lions are, gentle, inoffensive creatures, right? Yeah, that kid would be dead if that glass wasn't there.
Oh yeah, he's like, I'm hungry. He don't like you there.
That's a she, by the way.
Yeah. No, I'm looking at him and he's like, I'm not getting in the middle of this, honey.
I don't care. It's still cute. I want one.
What? The lion or the kid?
No, lion. Kid, I would throw it in there. Here, you're hungry?
So, yeah. But anyway, if it's like I had a buddy in the Navy who won a $2 million lotto jackpot. Now, that was the annuity, right? He ended up taking the lump sum, which meant he got about $750,000. But everybody still thought he was a millionaire, and everybody kept hitting him up for money. You can afford it. You're a millionaire. And it's this. And it's like he tried to explain. No, I'm not a millionaire. I took the. I didn't take the annuity. I took the lump sum, and eventually he became a millionaire. He stuck all that $750,000 in the various savings accounts, and eventually, after about 5 years, he became a millionaire. But but that was, that he had to deal with that. You have people who hear that you've won that kind of money, they don't bother to check, and they start acting like you can just piss away money in their direction.
Yeah.
And they get all upset, upset when you don't, and when you try to explain it to them in a rational way, they won't listen to you, and then they start saying, well, you're a bastard, you're all this kind of shit. So it turns people near you into ghouls.
So we had down in Florida, in Jacksonville, one of my mom and stepdad's friends I can't remember his name or what his profession was, but he was similar to my stepfather. He was in one of the trades. Like my stepfather was a carpet installer, tile installer, things like that. And well, he had some lottery tickets, you know. I don't know if anybody remembers how this was, but a lot of people used to back in the day. Sorry for the cough. Used to get their lottery tickets and then just magnetize them to the kitchen, the fridge. And then a lot of times they wouldn't even watch the lottery or anything. They just take the tickets off, go down to the gas station and just say, hey, do I have any winners? Well, he got a winner one time, this guy, and he won. He's like, the cashier's like, oh, he's like, I can't cash this. He goes, what? It's over 500. He goes, yeah. And he hands it back to me. He goes, well, how much is it worth? He's like, $2 million. Yeah. So, flash forward about 4 or 5 years later, he killed himself.
It's too bad.
I asked when my mom told me about it, I was like, what happened? She's like, he just couldn't take it anymore. I'm like, take what? The lottery winning. And, you know, I'm a kid. I don't understand this. I'm like, what are you talking about? I mean, I don't understand this thing about the greed and everything and everybody just coming out of the way. I mean, I couldn't grasp the concept as a child.
Yeah.
And he just couldn't take it.
Right.
I mean, they just came out and just hated him because he wouldn't give them money they thought he should have. It's like, well, you got the fucking money. It's like, no, I don't have as much as you think I have.
Right.
And he just couldn't take it after 5 years. I mean, everybody was turning on him. I mean, my stepfather and my mother, you know, they tried to actually help him, you know, with counsel stuff. They never had, you know, those kind of people, they never asked him for anything. You know, it was like they knew that would have been inappropriate and they wanted to help him. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough because they just fucking people, just family, everybody, they just went after him. I mean, the greed I mean, think about, okay, I'll give you a good example. I've been watching Lord of the Rings, the extended editions, and you think about that Ring of Power and how it just takes over people, and it's like, I should have it in. It's like, you know, kind of a similar thing. It's like, why did this person get this? Why can't they spare a little? Sorry, but Karen, I understand what you're saying.
A better example from that movie would be what Bilbo is going through with his extended relatives, how they were waiting for him to die. And and every time they invited one of them over, she would always be trying to steal silverware or whatever she could out of his home. And because he was perceived as wealthy by the other hobbits. And, you know,
you are correct. I forgot about that part. The very first.
And so, but yeah, it's like, and what a lot of people don't realize is also that, like, most successful lottery winners, when they win something like that, they don't go into hiding, but they do move away, and they buy a one-story ranch-style house in suburbia, and they just live quietly, and they don't let anybody know that they're millionaires, because that's the best way to avoid that kind of stuff. They just don't talk about it, you know.
Exactly.
There's a book on how to manage money that actually is recommended to people who win lotteries. It's called The Millionaire Next Door.
I think I've heard it. I think my wife has mentioned that book a few times.
Yeah, and we had a guy. We had a guy in my hometown. I was friends with his son, and he was a multimillionaire, but nobody knew it by how he lived. He lived in a very modest house. He always bought used cars. He never had a new appliance in his house, that kind of thing. But of course, his son, not understanding that when we were kids, blabbed all the time that his dad was owned oil wells in California, and we all just thought he was exaggerating. How kids are. Michael Jackson was at my house for dinner last night, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it turned out that he was being dead serious. But you just wouldn't look at his dad and say that's a guy with millions of dollars at his disposal, because he kind of dressed like he bought all his clothes at thrift shops, and he just was and part of it was just him wanting to hide it so well, so your eyes tell you this guy is a bum of some kind, but then you got all this evidence. He doesn't seem to have a job. It's yeah.
It's a way of just being like, I just want to be humble.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to do like they did back in the aristocrat days, where the whole point was to have the biggest house, flaunt your wealth. I mean, we see that a lot with, actors and celebrities. They buy those big ass mansions and stuff. It's like, that's no different than people like, the aristocrats of the old days. They wanted to show their wealth off.
Right.
I mean, people ask me what I would do if I won lottery. I'm going to be like, finish my house. Other than that, there's probably not much I would do.
Yeah.
I mean,
because of
I
the law. Yep.
No,
because of
ahead.
the law in Wisconsin, I would have to pretty much bug out of my condo. I'd have to probably go live with my brother for a while until I'm ready to acquire the wealth, because you have up to 30 days to actually come forward. And so at that point, you talk to a lawyer, you talk to an accountant, you get everything set up, and then
I thought it was a
acquire
year.
it.
I thought you had a year.
Well, again, it may vary from state to state, but anyway, the idea is that it would have to be, I basically have to have go live with somebody else, have a new address, that kind of thing, in order to avoid a lot of the things that happen to lottery winners. And it's kind of funny. We were talking about greed, right? The greed of the poor is something that a lot of people pretend doesn't exist. But in a lot of reasons, there's a lot of reasons why there are poor people, and part of the problem is that one of the big reasons is that they don't know how to manage money. That's one of the reasons why they're poor, right? They don't know how to save. They don't know how to. They don't. But that not all of them. I'm saying not all of them are like that, but that is a big reason. So, So when you get people, especially when they hear about this person they know who now won the lottery, they just go crazy. And then another thing that bothers them, and I've always found this kind of funny, is they hate it when somebody who they perceive as already being, quote, rich wins the lottery, like their dentist. Right? Dentist wins the lottery. Why in the fuck did he need to even buy a ticket? He's already got, a well-paying job, that kind of thing. And they get very resentful of that, and then they start talking about how, everything's set up against us. The rich just keep getting richer, and all this kind of shit,
I would say if I won the lottery, well, most of my family does not know my address. They don't have much contact with me, so and I sure as shit wouldn't tell them. Since they like to keep secrets, I would very happily keep secrets from them. Trust me, I've done that just fine. And I'm not a bragger, so if I wanted, that last thing I'd want to do is brag about something like that. I'd be like, okay, how do we do this? I've got 3 neighbors and I talked to none of them, so none of them would know. I got one feud going with one, but they wouldn't know anything because
Yeah, yeah.
we don't talk to
By
each
the way,
other.
in your state, Indiana, the law does not allow lottery winners to claim prizes anonymously either. So you would have to, if you won, it would have to be publicly announced.
Oh,
So
that'd be. Oh, trust me. Trust me. All I have to do is just say my name is my father's name, because it is. I just have
right, but you would still have to be publicly identified per the bylaws in your state, just like mine.
Yeah, but the great thing is most people have no idea what I look like in my town.
Well, yes, but somebody will, and again, those people aren't required to keep their mouths shut. So I mean, again, all I'm saying is it's a big deal, and it's something that you have to you would have to deal with if you did win.
Oh, I'm not saying I would not have to deal with it. I totally agree with you, Darren. What I'm just saying is I would have probably less of the problems you would have based on our regions. That's all I mean. But would I have to bug out? Yeah, I would have to. I'd be stupid not to have that contingency plan in place.
Well, right.
Suggested contingency. As soon as you win, you get out, you change your address, you change all contact information.
Right. Exactly. Because one of the things, for example, I don't have any kids, but I have nieces, right? If I won this jackpot, and some people out there thought that I now had access to $1.15 billion, my nieces would be subject to kidnapping.
Yeah,
there are people out there who will get that idea, right? And so this is one of the things that people, especially spiteful poor people have. They never think things through when it comes to this. It's like for example, Tom Cruise has to pay for security, or had to pay for security for his children, and take send them to private schools because he had to. They couldn't just go to a public school, because he was you can say it's not just because he's a celebrity. It's because he has wealth, and that's why
also,
they send him to some of those
Scientology was also his Scientology views were highly controversial when he was very old.
Well, Scientology actually was part of the mechanism that was protecting him, because they have when you become a member of the Church of Scientology, there are certain schools that you send your kids to and things like that are kind to that. But
all I know about the Church of Scientology is my wife has looked deep into it, and she says it is scary as fuck.
Yeah, it is. But yeah. So.
But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that would be. I mean, my kids are homeschooled, but yeah, I'd have to have a bug out scenario. I mean, you would be stupid not to have one. You have to have one. You go in. If you don't, it's like, because unfortunately, it would be like the vultures are going to come out. And I've seen trust me, if my family found out I won, trust me, I've seen how greedy my family is.
Everybody knows that relative that when they are invited over and you go to use the bathroom, they're looking through your drawers.
Yeah.
Well, all I'm going to say is,
you don't have a door in the washroom.
In 6 minutes, I'm ending the stream so I can go cook my lunch.
All right. Well.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you one. I'm gonna tell you one horror story. I'm not gonna go into details of it, but let's
another one. Let's do it.
Now, let's just say we had a person pass in our family, and they were sharing pills with somebody, and that person who passed away wasn't even in the ground before they were at the house looking for the rest of the pills.
I have no clue what that means, but okay.
What do you mean you don't have a clue what that means?
How does a dead person look for pills?
No, I said the person who died was sharing pills with another family member. And before they were in the ground, that person was already at the house looking for the rest of the pills.
Oh.
Man, way to bring things down on a Christmas stream.
Well, I don't exactly have a lot of joyful stories, and none of y'all got a lot of joyful
They were
stories.
Flintstone vitamins, boys and girls. Flintstone vitamins.
Yep.
They still make those.
Yep.
See that? You just drove a vet out of here with another one of these dark stories.
What? Sorry, I'm Krampus. You're the one
I'll
always
take
saying, "But
Well,
you're
take
the
some
one-"
Midol, and you won't be cramping anymore.
No, it's not my time of the month, baby. You know that.
I don't know shit. Don't call me baby.
No, he puts baby in a corner.
MB, you're like the dirty, brainy Smurf of the group.
Thank you. I very much like that.
He even sounds like him.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I'm like Brainy Smurf. He talks like Brainy Smurf, and he gets all the other Smurfs wanting to kick his damn ass.
Exactly. Talks out his ass. He freaking gets everybody riled up, and he ends up getting kicked out.
Y'all love me.
We're gonna send Jokey Smurf over there to blow him up.
Ew.
I love you like a fucking external hemorrhoid.
Hey, if you're gonna send Jokey Smurf over, can you bring a pump?
No.
Well, he's gonna blow me. I mean, at least blow me.
And I'm not a quitter, damn it, Thomas. I just want to eat. I'm hungry.
You can eat right now.
I have to go cook food.
But what are you cooking? I thought
ramen.
No, I'm
Ramen?
having my I'm having my Salisbury steaks. I'm having mashed potatoes. I'm having green beans.
That's 2 minutes and 30 seconds in the microwave. What do you want?
What do you
No,
mean
I
that's
don't
2
do
minutes and
microwave,
30
you
seconds?
dumbass.
What kind of crap kind of microwave you think he's got?
I ain't doing no damn microwave shit.
You got
That's
a
one of
banquet
them
meal,
Hungry
right?
Man
That sounds like a
meals.
banquet meal. Yeah, or maybe even
Yeah.
Hungry Man. I don't know if it's that. That's too expensive.
No.
I'm thinking
No, it's not
banquet.
banquet either. It's a full thing of Salisbury steaks. It's making my own mashed potatoes with real potatoes.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going full out for this damn Christmas meal, damn it, because it's about the last time I'm going to have a decent meal for the next month.
And
Can't go
I'm
to
the
work
da-
until I get
and I'm
this
the
damn cast
downer?
off my. I can't go to work until I get this damn cast off my leg.
Well, that's what you get for breaking your leg.
Ding, who's here?
Whose fault was
Nobody's
that?
here. That's the ice.
Somebody in the underground, maybe.
There ain't nobody on my stream, so it'd be over on the underground.
Ouch. No.
Oh,
I think it's Bill.
You choking your chicken there, JP?
No.
Or is that JP's? Oh.
This old man sounds.
And I've done twice as much on this live stream than I did last night's live stream. So hey, we went an
you
hour and a
jerked
half
off twice
last night.
as
We went
much?
3 hours tonight.
So wait, you jerked off twice?
Yeah. Last night's
Oh.
live stream and today. Got 2 live streams out of me in a 12-hour period.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
And then later today, I'll be on with Cinnabon.
Okay. Well, you said you're cutting it short, so
Yeah, we've got 1 more minute left. I'm waiting until after it's 3.
I'm just watching LDG's fucking videos here.
Well, you can go to the underground. He'll still show them. He'll show that little doggy riding on a.
Oh, it's Yvette.
Oh, well, you can't go to the underground. Yvette's wanting him alone.
Yes, something.
Anyway.
LDJ has something about pets and head.
Anyway, folks. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. I know it was a kind of a downer here at the end because we had to get the dark stories. Yes, you're number one. Your IQ. Stop flipping me off. LDG was flipping me off earlier. Now you can't do it. Stop it.
Look at his green hand.
I wish I could have green eggs and ham today, but anyway, this has been Deej and ho 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 and all that.
Thanks everybody.
Sparkly crap.
Have a good day today.
You know what? I gotta find.
Oh
yeah.
Oh.
We played the old one last night. We can play the new one tonight. Except for
I don't mean to be rude, but why the fuck are you laughing all the time? I don't get it.
You had to play it. Even I was thinking of playing it. I'm like, he hasn't played this one yet.
I had to do it. I had to do it.
Am I fired again? Yeah, you're fucking absolutely fired. And all your promotions are redacted. Like, dude, why would you have to fuck yourself like that? Why? You're clipping all this shit, aren't you? You're gonna have a fucking montage of all the times you were. I said you were right. Said you were wrong. Said you were fired. Said you were rehired. Said you were promoted during this live. You're gonna have them all and play them on your channel, aren't you? Well, you've absolutely been fired again because you're an asshole. You're fired from talking to me and being my friend and being on my channel. Get the hell out of here. Go on, get the hell out of here.